Hello, today I will be tackling the tough question of what it means to be an everyday hero and how I can become one myself. Um, I did some research and here are some definitions of what the word hero means from numerous dictionaries. As you can see, no two definitions are exactly the same, but there are some truths in all definitions, and I would like to highlight two of those characteristics. Heroes are for sure ones who are admired by their peers. They are leaders and highly regarded by many. The second characteristic is courage. Heroes do show great courage, but courage can be very different based on every individual. I do not believe that there will ever be a perfect definition on the word hero, simply because heroes are very personal and those qualities differ from person to person. Before I become an everyday hero, I first must ask myself, who are my everyday heroes? I believe teachers and professors are the most important everyday heroes. They continue to teach our youth, and they held such an impact on one's success. I have personally had teachers who just made my day from being in the presence of their class. Their joy and love can be felt throughout the classroom as if it's raining down on us. Mr. Metcalf, Professor Metcalf, you are one of those teachers. I enjoy going to your class every day. You make my day so much better just from that psychology 55-minute lecture. Um, Secondly, I believe that first responders are everyday heroes. They risk their lives every day to protect us, and I don't think we value that enough. And we need to thank them any chance that we get. Thirdly, I believe that nurses are very undervalued and they are everyday heroes. They often get overshadowed by doctors because doctors do have the PhD and they are the certified ones. But nurses are the ones who are always caring for us and they're always by our bedside when we are in need in the hospital. Whether we're sick or we need surgery, they're always by our side taking care of us. And I think that's very undervalued. And on a more personal level, I think that my parents are everyday heroes because they were always there for me when I needed it, and they always took care of me. They packed my lunches when I was in grade school, and they always made sure that I had supplies for school, and they tried to make sure that I had the newest and coolest clothes to be the cool kid at school, and I did not value that when I was back in middle school, but now that I realize it, I really appreciate it, and I think they are great everyday heroes. I believe that when I think of heroism and what it means to be an everyday hero, I always think of the biggest and most grand ways to become a hero. I don't believe that this is a case, and I think this is a bad habit of mine, and I must actually start to think small so I can act small. Whether it is volunteering or giving compliments, I can always be giving to others. This ties into my next point of having good intentions. In today's world, it is very easy to slip into a bad mood and taking those thoughts out on others. Bringing people down is much easier and quicker than to go out of your way to make someone's day, especially when you and your friends are all joking around and it's very easy to attack and degrade each other rather than to bring each other up and motivate each other. I have to get into the habit of having a positive mind and always knowing that my interaction could always make someone's day better. Um, I can always give no matter what, no matter how small the gesture. Whether it's a few dollars to someone on the street, a compliment to someone walking by, or volunteering in the local community, I always have the capacity to give, and I must realize so I can become one day someone's hero. I will never know how I can impact someone if I do not take advantage of these opportunities that I have available. Lastly, my most important point is to thank your heroes. I do not believe that our heroes get thanked enough, and me thanking them can impact them more than I know. Many of our heroes don't even know that they're heroes to us, and us thanking them will give them the opportunity to finally realize what they do for us and could very well have a ripple effect on many other people now that they realize that they are heroes. Thank you for listening, and it's time to become heroes.